I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. It'll be time for another shot. In fact, we just received a $10 super chat from a Lunar Cat USA, the CIA, who says, it's time for SCP. My favorite was always SCP-169, the colossal sea arthropod that carries an archipelago on its back and is perpetually sleeping while swimming in the ocean. Are you familiar with SCP lore? Not at all. I have zero knowledge of SCP lore. I'm not kidding you. I have absolutely no idea what we're about to experience in this game. I don't know what it is. So I guess this is going to be something interesting for me. We're now up to 160. Guys, can we get to 200 right now so I can take my second shot before we start with SCP Containment Breach? I would love to take a second shot, and I guess we would try the Day of the Dead tequila called Exotico Tequila. I'd like to give it a shot, but we got to get to 200 right now. Let's get some subs over on Kick, of which we only have 1 today. Let's get some kicks over on Kick. We only have 1,000 of those. Let's get some super chats. Let's get a tip. Let's go. Let's get to 200 right now so I can try this tequila out. What game is next? SCP. We're going to do SCP. Let's go. I'm going to get ready to pour. We got to hit that 200 right now. See, I don't know. Afterglow says you're not going to like any of the indie horror games. I don't know if that's the case. I just want a game that, like, it's easier to play and actually has scares. Like, that game was trying to get scary, but it was just a series of jump scares and then horrible gameplay. Like, I'm sorry, the gameplay was not engaging at all. It was super boring. You know, like, give you highlighted messages. Maybe if you guys supported on Kick, I would give you highlighted messages. Did you ever think of that? I said this in the last couple of days. If people on Kick would become supportive again, then I would give you what you want. I gave you what you wanted, and then you stopped supporting. So what made you think that I was going to give it back to you? Like, no, I'm being serious. The last few days, most of the support, the vast majority, has come from YouTube. It has, 100%. It's weird because earlier in the week, I said to Kick, I would like to reward you guys for being so supportive. I'm going to give you your highlighted messages back. I did, and then for 2 straight nights, Kick refused to support the stream. That's the opposite of how it works. What works is I say, gee, thanks, here, let me give you something extra, and then we keep the relationship going. Now, oh, you get something like, oh, well, now we'll just stop. No, that's not how it works. It's called reciprocation. If we get a lot of support today on Kick, I will give you, by the end of the stream, at the end of the day, I will give you back your highlighted messages. But we have to get support on Kick today. It's that simple, all right? I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. If you guys drop some subs, if you drop some kicks, and we get a good amount today, then I will turn those back on for you, all right? What's hilarious is they don't like that. These are the trolls in the Kick chat, not the supporters, but the trolls, and they sit there and they, well, you won't just give it to us for free? Anyway. No, you guys are idiots. Boy, they're so dumb. The trolls, but we watch and you get paid for when we watch. You have no idea how little it is. The only people who make big money on the KCIP program are people who have thousands of viewers a day. I'm serious. If you have like 1,000 viewers plus on your stream and you're under KCIP, then you're making some decent bank. Outside of that, you're making $1 an hour. It's a joke. It's not anything that's a wage that you're getting paid. It's absolutely ridiculous what you're saying. You just have no clue what you're talking about because you're not in the program. Yeah, Kick is full of trolls on Resolution. It is. I'm not even kidding. About 90% of the people over there are troll accounts or sock accounts. And they just sit there screaming, memeing, complaining, spamming emotes, doing negative stuff for the most part. And it sucks because there are some good people on Kick. There are, but it's like 10%. So it's like I'm talking to YouTube chat. We're having a good time. We're engaging. We're talking about the games. We're having, Then I turn to Kick chat and it's like spam of toxic shit and whining that there's no messages and shit. It's like, what? It's like I'm talking to adults and I'm talking to children. And that's sad. It really is. And like I said, we were getting good support on Kick for a long time. And then all of a sudden this week, it just stopped right in the middle of the week after I had already given them something extra. I had actually turned on these special highlighted messages for them. And then they stopped supporting the streams. And I was like, well, that's the opposite of how it works. So I turned them back off. And ever since then, it's been like a bitchy attitude from a bunch of these troll accounts. Because that's all it is. It's the sock accounts of the trolls. It's not the actual fucking people who like my content that are over there. For the most part, there's a few people, like I said, who are nice over there, but it's not the majority over there. Thank you, Codoink, for $1. And it's sad because the reason is it's a lot of the holdovers from the casino. You know what I mean? They've been sticking in the chat, and they get banned a million times for violating the rules. They come back with 10 more fucking sock accounts. They won't go away. That's exactly what it is. And they think, oh, look at us, look at us. No one cares. I allow them to do what they want because I feel like I like the co-streaming. And like I said, we do have some people over there who are supportive from time to time, which is nice. But it certainly isn't happening today. It wasn't happening almost all week. Yesterday, there was some support during Mortal Kombat, but hasn't been happening at all recently. So, I'm not really going to entertain their nonsense. Okay. Let's get set up for SCP, shall we? There's a little break there. All right, we're at 161. Again, when we get 200, it's time for the second shot. I would love to do the second shot right now, but we didn't get there yet. Once we get to the 200, we'll take the second shot. RB just did 2 pounds. It says play Mothered. That game, I've heard of it, Mothered. But we're not doing that today. We have a bunch of games on deck, not Mothered. That game was not nominated enough to make it to the final 8 for today. Okay. Okay. Was it Mothered and Remothered or something like that? I'm trying to remember what the games were. All right, so SCP is next. Here we go. Oh my god, look at that thing. Ooh, I don't know what this is going to be like. I don't know what this game is like. I have no clue. So, all right. Oh, does this work with the controller? The other one didn't. Let's see if this works with the controller. Doesn't say. Find out. Okay. Mothered and Remothered are different games? Oh, I thought they were the same game. What the fuck? I can't even see this.